ladies and gentlemen. Today's basic military training graduation parade is a celebration of the achievement of these graduating airmen. It is also a ceremony that both teaches and appreciates our Air Force military heritage. Drill is an integral part of military history, a prominence that rests on the fact that its fundamental purpose was to prepare troops for battle. For the most part, drill procedures practiced in the past were identical to the tactical maneuvers employed on the battlefield. It was this aspect of drill which made it such an important part of training. Even today, drill remains a necessary and useful training activity for instilling discipline and esprit de corps. Over 220 years ago, General Washington enlisted the assistance of Baron von Steuben, a distinguished Prussian officer, to help instill discipline. Baron von Steuben arrived at Valley Forge in February of 1778, facing an army of several thousand undisciplined, half-starved, wretched men in rags. To correct these conditions, he set to work immediately and wrote regulations designed to teach the discipline of drill to a model company of 120 selected men. Discipline became a part of the military for these individuals as they learned to respond to commands without hesitation. As they mastered the art of drill and began to work as a team, this group developed a collective sense of pride in themselves and in their unit. Watching this model company perform, observers were amazed to see how quickly and efficiently the troops could be massed and maneuvered into different battle formations. Later, members of this model company were assigned throughout the regular army to teach drill. It was through this simple emphasis on drill that the effectiveness and efficiency of Washington's Continental Army were improved. In 1789, Baron von Steuben wrote the American Army's first field manual, the regulations for the order and discipline of the troops of the United States. The drill procedures placed into effect at Valley Forge were not changed for over 85 years, and many of these same procedures are still in use today. One form of drill is the salute. Since early times, men of arms have used some form of salute as an exchange of greeting, the most popular of which has been the hand salute. This exchange has been preserved, and its use continued in all modern militaries, which inherit their traditions from the age of chivalry. Throughout today's ceremony, you will see the airmen presenting arms as one form of the military salute. The civilian counterpart of the salute is manifested in various ways, such as placing the right hand over the heart when the national anthem is played, or raising the hand when greeting a friend. The military salute is given in the same manner as a gesture of recognition and a friendly greeting to a comrade in the honorable profession of arms. To maintain the proper decorum and respect for events such as this, we ask that you abide by the following standards while you are here. First, there will be times that you will be asked to stand for the invocation, the playing of the national anthem, the playing of the Air Force song, and the reciting of oath of enlistment and the Airman's Creed. Second, we ask that you remain silent during these times, reflecting on the price that has been paid for our freedom. Third, we ask that you pay respect to the flag during the national anthem and as it passes during the review. Military members in uniform will stand at attention and render a salute. Civilians should stand and place their right hand over their heart. Veterans and military members not in uniform may render a salute or place their right hand over their heart. After the last note of the national anthem and after the flags have passed, you may then return your hand to the side and to your side. We also ask that all cell phones and other electronic devices be silenced at this time. As the flights pass in review, applause is appropriate, but please limit that applause so that others may hear the narration of the names and hometowns of the military training instructors. Please reserve the strictest respect during our oath of enlistment. During this oath, airmen pledge their lives to support and defend the Constitution and our country. For the safety and comfort of those around you, we ask that you remain in place until our distinguished guests have left the reviewing stand and departed the area. Restroom facilities are located in the buildings on either side of the parking lot, and during this morning's ceremony, smoking and the consumption of alcoholic beverages is not permitted. Finally, please do not go onto the grassy areas when taking photos during the ceremony. The flights before you today are named after Air Force pioneers who have made significant contributions to our enlisted heritage. They have special meaning to all airmen, especially those who are transitioning from civilians to warrior airmen of character. Today's graduates make up these heritage flights and will continue to shape our Air Force. And now, I'd like to take a moment to inform you on specific flight locations on the parade field. As viewed from the bleachers from your left to your right, the first 3 flights to pass and review today are Kisling, Campanelli, and Finch flight. They are followed by Smith, Vinegar, and Fenton flight. In the center of the parade field is the 737 training group's Drum and Bugle Corps Murray flight. The flight selected to carry our national, state, and territorial flags is McKinley flight. The next 3 flights are Roy, Cody, and McCoy flight. The last 3 flights to pass and review are Andrews, Parrish, and Kingston flights. At this time, please find a place to sit. Thank you, and enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the entrance of our official party. Please remain standing for the invocation given by Chaplain Compier.
Please bow your heads as I pray. Almighty God, today we celebrate these airmen graduating from basic military training. Thank you for raising up another generation of warrior airmen. Many deserve thanks for getting to this milestone. First, their families and loved ones, who were rock-solid supporters over the years. They encouraged them when they took their first step, cheered for them at special events, and listened and offered advice when they were at a crossroads in their life. Thank you for placing people like this in our lives. Thanks also for the dedicated military training instructors and highly qualified staff leading at the squadron, group, and wing level. Only by their tireless efforts and commitment can we look upon these airmen and hand them the mantle of tomorrow's Air Force. Finally, God, I pray that we will dedicate ourselves to serve, lead, and mentor in these demanding times. We recruit and train because our enemies do. They deem it necessary to plot against our freedoms. They seek to destroy what you have graciously bestowed upon us. May these new airmen keep the line drawn in the sand and resolve never to let the enemy step across it. Give us strength, Lord, to keep America great, not to reign, but to serve and to be a blessing to the nations. In your holy name I pray. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Compier. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Commander, 37th Training Wing, Brigadier General Trent H. Edwards, welcome to today's Basic Military Training Graduation Parade. We are honored to introduce our 37th Training Wing leadership, beginning with the host and reviewing official for today's ceremony. The Commander, Basic Military Training, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Colonel William Fisher, accompanied by his wife, Jamie. The Superintendent, Basic Military Training, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Chief Master Sergeant Richard Sutherland. Although time does not permit us to introduce all of our distinguished guests, the 37th Training Wing is proud to welcome each of you. We hope you enjoy today's ceremony. At this time, Colonel Fisher and Chief Master Sergeant Sutherland will make a special award presentation. (737th Training Group, United States Air Force, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas. Subject: Master Military Training Instructor. A Master Military Training Instructor is one who is a total professional in all phases of basic training, is a leader among instructors, exhibits only the highest characteristics of ethics, morality, and integrity, fully supports the mission, traditions, and esprit de corps of Air Force basic military training, is the best of the best. The instructor who stands before you today has been awarded the title Master Military Training Instructor in recognition of his superior performance. From the 320th Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Joshua Hunter. Ladies and gentlemen,
wanted to take one quick moment to tell you how proud we are of you. Your extra work, your professional development, and your attainment of higher standards has set you apart from your peers. But most importantly, you have earned the respect and admiration of your fellow NTIs, your supervisory chain, and your commanding officers. My charge to you is to use your new status and your new skills to serve as a mentor and a coach, not only for the trainees and airmen that you will supervise and train, but your fellow NTIs in the NTI Corps. Your coaching and your mentoring will make the difference as we build the Air Force one trainee, one airman at a time. We are so proud and so excited to look for even better and greater things from you in the days and the months to come. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the best of the best.
The airmen who will pass and review today have completed a demanding 7.5-week program that provides Air Force units throughout the world with trained airmen. Part of this training includes the time-proven concepts of military customs and traditions, of which this parade is a vital part. All graduating airmen will also march over the enlisted Heroes Walk. They will lead the way for the thousands of airmen that will follow, all reflecting on our enlisted heritage, tradition of honor, and our legacy of valor. Our Commander of Airmen is Technical Sergeant Michael Roderick Jr., Military Training Instructor, 331st Training Squadron. Colonel Fisher will review today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated.
command in review.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating airmen passing in review today represent a portion of the 38,000 recruits who will complete basic military training this year. The 737th Training Group provides all recruits the essential military training to become motivated members of the enlisted corps of the United greatest air force in the world. The military training instructors are responsible for the indoctrination, development, and discipline of the airmen. They have dedicated endless hours to ensure all training objectives are met. Today's graduates have proven through academic study, military training, physical training, and the development of teamwork that they are ready to take their place in the United States Air Force. The flights you will view today are a representation of the enlisted force. Each flight represents an enlisted member of the Air Force who has embodied our core values and contributed to its heritage. As our graduates turn left onto the bomb run to pass and review, they will march over the enlisted Heroes Walk. The airmen recognized on the pavers have been awarded our nation's highest honors, representing heroic and unselfish actions as members of the United States Air Force in armed conflicts, including present-day operations in Afghanistan. They include 7 Medals of Honor, 25 Air Force Crosses, and 171 Silver Stars, awarded for bravery during encounters with hostile enemy combatants. These enlisted heroes serve to inspire all airmen to execute their duties courageously and with honor in their service to this great nation. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the 737th Training Group's Drum and Bugle Corps, Murray Flight, performing today under the direction of Technical Sergeant David Evans, hometown, Alpine, Texas. These airmen are also in basic military training, but have been hand-selected to perform for ceremonies of this type. We would like you to notice our national, state, and territorial flags. As these flags pass in review, please stand and render the appropriate courtesies for our national flag. Once the flags have passed in review, please be courteous of others and be seated in order to allow our guests the opportunity to view the flags as they pass in review. Master Sergeant Antonio Araujo Jr., hometown El Paso, Texas. Representing a Medal of Honor recipient, Swift Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Justin Davis, hometown North Little Rock, Arkansas. Representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 9, Vinegar Flight, led by Technical Sergeant James Davis, hometown Gulf Breeze, Florida. Representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 12, Lincoln Flight, led by Technical Sergeant James Booth, hometown Troy, Ohio. The flights selected to carry our national, state, and territorial flags are representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 15, McKinley Flight, led by Master Sergeant James Gardner, hometown Wilmington, North Carolina, and Technical Sergeant Adam Coe, hometown Decatur, Illinois. The Peace Squadron Commander is Staff Sergeant Charles Richardson, Military Drill and Ceremonies NCO, 321st Rated Squadron, hometown Lacey, Washington. Representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 16, Roy Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Eric Bentley, hometown Hartsville, South Carolina. Representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 17, Cody Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Troy Benedicto, hometown Sacramento, California. Representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 6, McCoy Flight, led by Master Sergeant Matthew Sargent, hometown Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Representing Chief Master Sergeant of Air Force Number 7, Andrews Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Melissa Jackson, hometown Jackson, Michigan. Representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 8, Harris Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Lillian Harbour, hometown Dallas, Texas. Representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 10, Kingston Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Ryan Bender, hometown Syracuse, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the United States Air Force song. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. Over the last 7.5 weeks, the airmen before you have transformed from civilians into motivated, disciplined warrior airmen with a foundation to serve in the world's greatest Air Force. Once these airmen have basic training, they will enter Airman Week where they will develop their critical thinking skills and further personalize the Air Force core values. They will continue on to technical training to learn the skills needed to perform in one of over 130 Air Force specialties. They will then move on to serve at one of over 84 Air Force bases around the world or work directly with our sister services. As these airmen move on to technical training, they will continue to focus on adapting to military requirements, achieving occupational proficiency, and learning how to be highly productive members of the Air Force. These men and women will prepare for increased responsibility and must ensure that they are trained, qualified, and ready to deploy and operate in an expeditionary environment while maintaining the full station readiness. Of the hundreds of thousands of American citizens that enter the workforce each year, less than 1% is join the ranks of the U.S. military, and even a smaller percentage in the United States Air Force. You should be proud of their accomplishments thus far. The airmen before you have reached a milestone in their Air Force journey will require your continued support to assist them in celebrate all of our squadron honor graduates as well as their families. Basic military training honor graduates distinguish themselves by being ranked in the top 10% of all airmen graduating in their class. The exceptional personal dedication, integrity, service before self, and sustained excellence these airmen display throughout basic military training earn them this outstanding distinction. As the airmen march forward for the oath of enlistment, we would like to thank the family and friends who are here to support the airmen graduating today. The words of encouragement help motivate the airmen to step in happy to basic military training. On behalf of the United States Air Force and Air Force Basic Military Training, we extend our thanks to the many families and friends of American airmen for their support of the airmen and the greatest air power the world has ever known. Colonel Fisher will now come forward and address our graduated airmen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how did they look? Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you that these men and women standing before you have been doing amazing things over the last 7.5 weeks. We are so proud and honored that you could join us in San Antonio, Military City, USA, for this incredible event. For these men and women, for these families and friends with us today, for our Air Force, for our nation. This is the future of your Air Force, and ladies and gentlemen, I think we are in good hands today. I want to take a moment again to say a special word of thanks to the families and friends who have joined us here today. So not too long ago, you were at your homes and you were reading the headlines. And there's a lot of stuff happening out in the world right now. And you read those headlines, but you supported these men and women out here. And we hope that these men and women here before you today will help those headlines sound a little bit better in the future. These people have dedicated their lives to helping people any place, anytime, anywhere. And without your love and support, I know that they would not be standing here today. So thank you so much for your love and support. You've trusted us with your loved ones. And I'm proud to report back to you that these men and women are ready to serve you, serve our Air Force, and serve our country. So thank you so much for joining us this evening. I also want to say a special word of thanks to the veterans with us here today. Can I have the veterans please stand in the audience and be recognized? So for our veterans with us today, we are only here because of your service, your dedication, and your sacrifice. Veterans, we are standing here today on your shoulders. And we are so grateful for the example that you have set for us. Your examples of selfless service, your examples of sacrifice. And so I hope that today's graduates do you proud. Thank you so much to our veterans that joined us today. And ladies and gentlemen, I would be very remiss if I didn't say one more word of thanks to our military training instructors. These professionals got these men and women to where they are today. Their pride, their passion, and their professionalism for incredibly high standards have got these men and women to where they are today. So one more round of applause for our MTI. For our graduating airmen. You could have been anywhere over the last 7.5 weeks. but you chose to be here. That is exciting and humbling at the same time. Because I know, just like your family and friends, you read those same headlines before you came here. You read those headlines and you said to yourself, you know what? I want to try and make those headlines sound better. I am so proud that you've accepted the challenge. I'm so proud you have passed the test to join us out on the parade field today. And so I have one task for you. I need you to take the core values that we've taught you over the last 7.5 weeks. Those core values of integrity, service, and excellence. I need you to take those core values and own them. Own them all day, every day, and make them your own. Those core values aren't just a bumper sticker. It's not just memory work that we give you to make sure you're paying attention. Those core values will become your life's work. And those core values will make you stronger. They will make your wingmen stronger. And that is how you will get through the tough times and the hard jobs that are coming your way. Your Air Force needs you to be strong. Your nation needs you to be strong. Your friends and family need you to be strong. And over the last 7.5 weeks that we've been together, you are here today because we are confident that you have what it takes to make those headlines sound a little bit better. And so I really only have one question for you. Are you ready to join the ranks of the world's greatest Air Force? Ladies and gentlemen, I think you're ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Colonel Fisher will now administer the oath of enlistment.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Colonel Fisher,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
according to regulations in the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Chairman, and welcome to the world's greatest Air Force.
Thank you, Colonel Fisher. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as our newest airmen recite the Airman's Creed and remain in place for the departure of our official party. I am an American airman.
I am a warrior. I answer my nation's call. I am an American airman. My mission is to fly like a wingman. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American airman, guardian of freedom and justice. My nation's sword and shield, its century and adventure. I defend my country with my life. I am an American airman, wingman, warrior. I will never leave an airman behind. I will never falter.
Thank you. Please be seated.
1, 2.